Guys, welcome to another great week of college football. I cannot believe it is week 10. I am breaking down Penn State and Maryland, and I just want to get right to the database. There are two things in this game which both lean towards Penn State. Now, that's not really the side I'm on, but I like sharing data with you because anytime you're breaking down a game, yes, you can find many points to bet your opponent, but it's important to know the situations that favor both teams so you can make the right decision. First, is Penn State in a look-ahead situation? I would say most people say they are. Why? Because they're off a game against Indiana, they have to go to Maryland, and they have Michigan on deck. But when I went to the database and looked at AP top 10 teams with an AP top 10 opponent on deck, going all the way back to 2008, those teams have actually gone 59.2%. I was even surprised by that. I would think most people say, oh my God, this is a horrible look-ahead sandwich spot going on the road with Michigan on deck, but not the case. Also, when I looked at Maryland, teams that are off back-to-back losses as a double-digit favorite, folks, this has only happened a handful of times since 1994, and they're under 40% against the spread. That applies to Maryland and North Carolina this week. But when I break down this game, I look at two offenses that were very, very productive early in the season against weak non-conference foes. The last couple of weeks, we saw Penn State total 240 yards going to Ohio State. Yes, Ohio State is an elite defense. We saw them gain only 342 yards, and they were tied 24-24 against Indiana last week as a 31-point favorite. As I said, Maryland, boy, I'll tell you what, they started the season 5-0. They went to Ohio State. They got beat handily, and that really cost them. We saw them lose as a double-digit favorite against Illinois and a double-digit road favorite at Northwestern, but that Northwestern game really wasn't a fluke. They only outgained Northwestern by 27 yards. Yes, they were minus 2 turnovers. I do a college football stat compare, which breaks down every game in rotation order, conference-only stats. And when I look at the Penn State and Maryland data, Penn State, the number 62 schedule this year out of the 133 teams, they're number 32 at plus 1.19 yards per play. Maryland's played a weaker schedule, number 84, and they're only plus 0.94 yards per game. That is number 43. But what jumps out to me is this. Both teams have defenses that can get after the quarterback. On the year, Penn State has 32 sacks. That's number 3 in the country. Maryland, 26 sacks. That's number 14. But when you look at the conference-only stats, both teams have played 5 conference games. Penn State, number 10 with 18 sacks. Maryland, number 8 with 19 sacks. With 2 D-lines that can get pressure, 2 quarterbacks that have struggled against good opponents of late, I do like under in this game. The current total, 50. Penn State is currently a 10-point road favorite. So anytime I have a team like Penn State with an offense I can't trust, I'm always going to lean with a double-digit home dog. But in this situation, give me under 50 with 2 D-lines that will control the game. Guys, it's Customer Appreciation Week. You absolutely want to go to Wager Talk tomorrow on Tuesday, where cappers can load any play they want for $2, so you have a plethora of choices. And even better, Gold Sheet this week absolutely free. Gold Sheet Weekly is $30. All you need to do is go to goldsheet.com, username, type in WT free for Wager Talk free, FREE. Password, same password, WT free, and you can get access to this week's entire Gold Sheet. No email needed, no credit card number needed. That's what we call a customer appreciation thank you for tuning in. Check out all these great videos from all these incredible Wager Talk handicappers. You'll be glad you did.